Hey guys, how you doing today?
Going good. How you doing, Mr. Matt?
Ooh.
Doing pretty good. I watched the movie last night. I really enjoyed it, and I think it's a great October viewing. Great new Halloween movie. We here at Halloween Daily News, every day is Halloween. We celebrate it all year round. So my first question is about the holiday itself, and I always kind of use that as a way in to get to know people. So, what does Halloween itself mean to you guys? Is it something you look forward to celebrating each year? Do you go big, or do you just kind of lay low during the holiday?
I kind of lay low for Halloween. I do a little something, but not too much. I've been watching horror movies lately, and what else? And just hanging out with friends, really, and eating candy and ice cream and all the bad stuff.
Yeah, I also kind of stay low. I don't think I've ever like really decorated for Halloween either, but I do usually dress up every year, whether that's, a simple costume or a fun costume. I still try and dress up and, I would like to trick or treat, but I think I'm getting to that age where if I knock on the door, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, weird."
Do you guys have any favorite costumes from years past or a favorite Halloween candy?
For
Ooh,
sure. One year, my family dressed up. We were the skeleton family, and I'll never forget it. That was a really fun year.
Very
yeah.
cool.
I think I sometimes like to recycle costumes, like reuse past costumes and incorporate them together. And I think one year I was like vampire, schoolgirl, vampire, something like that, Dorothy, whatever, something like that. But also, okay, wait, my favorite Halloween candy would probably be nerds. Or wait. There's like little like jelly nerds. It's like a little
Oh
jelly
yeah,
thing and then nerds all around it and it's so good. Like the nerd ropes.
nice,
So
nice. Some good choices there. Awesome, guys. So this new Under Wraps, it is a remake of the original Disney Channel, the first ever Disney Channel original movie, and a whole generation grew up watching that version, and now many of them probably have their own kids that they're going to experience this new version with. So, how do you guys feel knowing that this very well it could become a new kind of October tradition for a lot of families?
It's amazing. I'm still in shock that I'm a part of the remake. Like this is so huge and just thank you so much Disney Channel for this and to be a part of it is amazing. I mean, who knows? Like we can make some kids' childhoods. So, and I grew up watching Disney, so this is so special for me.
yeah. It's really great. It's an honor for sure.
Very cool. Now, of course, in the film, Amy and Marshall are big horror fans, and Gilbert not so much initially, anyway. But are you guys? Do you guys like scary movies in real life? And if so, what's your favorite scary movie?
Well, I am not the biggest fan of horror movies like Amy. I don't always like being in fear. Like that's not a pleasant feeling. But I some of the horror movies I do like are like A Quiet Place.
Mhm.
Um, kind of like I don't know if that's considered dystopian, but kind of like futuristic creature stuff like that. I think those are pretty cool. But like psychological thrillers, I cannot do. Like those things that like mess with my mind, and like I'm not like I need stability. So so it's like cannot watch those.
Those are crazy, but I'm starting to like psychological thrillers. I kind of like them a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, one time when we were shooting, our other castmate Malachi, he got us to watch this scary movie. What was it called?
It's like 19. You might know it's 19 something. It's called
1904.
Hotel Room. What?
Was it 1904?
1984.
Oh, it might be. And I think that's like the number of the hotel room.
Right, because it was
It's
about this guy
in.
who was in the hotel, and we were in a hotel. So
Yeah, and
Wow.
basically it's about like I think it's a guy. It's like everyone who goes into this hotel room dies in this hotel room. Ugh.
Oh, I know the one you mean. Yeah, it's like a Stephen King story, I think,
right,
from
right.
1904 or something. I
Oh,
think.
1904. It might have been that. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
yeah.
Very cool. A big theme in the story is facing your fears. So, have you guys faced any fears that you can think of that you conquered through facing your fears?
I can think of one recently. We all went to Disneyland yesterday.
Cool.
And I'd never ridden the Incredicoaster, if you know what I'm talking about, because it's very intimidating when you look at it. Christian knows what I'm talking about because I sat next to him. I was like, Christian, I'm sitting next to you. My face was I was so concerned because at the beginning, it's like, once you're in it, you're in it. You're in it. Yeah. And the beginning, like dash, I think it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you just go. And before that, she's like, you got it. And I was like, oh my gosh, but it's so much fun. So that was me facing my fears recently. What about you, Christian?
Actually, something that happened to me recently, I recently went ziplining.
Oh, wow.
I went ziplining recently, and, you know, my friends were like, come on, we can do it. And of course, you know, because this is real ziplining. This is not the ziplining at Sky Zone where you just go and you land in a foam pit. You're actually ziplining in the forest. So this was, it was pretty interesting. And also, this kind of ties back to Gilbert. I kind of think of him, you know, when I did that, because I was like, well, if he can face his fears, why can't I face my fears? So, yeah, I did that, and it was scary, but I did. Sometimes you just got to go after it and not be afraid.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think that's a great sentiment, and I think the film definitely says that as well. Well, thank you both so much for talking to me today. It's been a pleasure meeting you both.
Thank you.